It was a rough night.
I start hearing this guy yelling at 4 a.m. Something hit our van.
However, it's not every day that you accidentally park your van on a movie set.
Was this the best or worst overnight parking spot we found so far in our van life adventures?
So I think we found a spot for the night. There are probably half a dozen, maybe 6 other vans here right now. Just chatted with the guy who pulled in right behind us, and he is definitely spending the night. So I think we'll be good.
So this is a spot that's actually listed on iOverlander, the app that's pretty helpful for finding overnight parking. It's in North Beach. I think we're technically still in Miami, but I know it's definitely North Beach. And our friends Eula and Alex, our retired life, also recommended the spot. They have stayed here in the past. So we're glad we found it. Feels safe. We're looking forward to having some dinner now and settling in for the night.
On the menu tonight is some leftover seafood gumbo, which is delicious.
Yum. And Kitty is having her bath time up here. All right, guys, we're settled into bed here. We're going to call it a night. I want to say a thank you to Lanny and Roxanne, who watch our channel sometimes, who also have a van. They gave us a great tip about pushing a USB button on our Delta, and that's fixed our problem with the lights going off or the fan going off if the fan wasn't high enough. It's nice not to lose our lights in the middle of the night. We're kind of figuring things out as we go with the van. The longer we're spending on the road, the more we figure out and kind of get a better routine. So we're gonna say goodnight, and we're gonna catch you guys in the morning. Little did we know we were in for a long night of being serenaded by drunks, loud cars, and falling tree branches. Good morning, guys. It was a little bit of a rough night last night, but I'm gonna get out real quick, see if there's any sunrise. It's pretty cloudy, but I'm gonna go check it out real quick. It's gonna be cold out there. Let's go see. There's a lot of activity out here this morning. It's just right about 7 o'clock. You can see all these vans, and now there's all these trucks that are here. They've just dropped off this restroom thing. And there's this bus. There's our van. And some kind of production maybe being set up this morning in this unusual Florida cold. We're right near the beach. I'm gonna head out and see what I can see out there. Oh my goodness, it's windy and cold. It was 70 degrees when we went to sleep last night, and I think it's probably like 49 degrees this morning. Not a usual temperature for South Florida at all. Cloudy, but you can see a little bit of the sun as it's coming up. That's definitely one of the best sunrises I've seen in quite a while. What a perfect start to this day. Whew, is it chilly? time to head back to a warm van, get something warm to drink. Getting our early morning warm drinks and some cereal, breakfast. All right, we got the cocoa powder and the marshmallows and the warm milk.
Wow.
Hopefully this will be good. So this is really cool this morning, but last night, oh my goodness, was rough. I fell asleep early, before 10 o'clock I think, because I had woken up early the morning before. I would say around, I don't know, between 11 and 12, I started hearing like loud cars, tires squealing, engines revving, off and on, fall asleep, wake up, and then just a little before midnight, I start hearing this guy yelling, and it sounded like he's making parrot sounds, like, ah! And I creeped out and looked out there, and he had some kind of music system. He was dancing around and singing and screaming. So we turned our Max Air fan up to try to drown out the noise. I think it was probably after 1 o'clock that I finally got back to sleep, and thankfully it was quiet for the rest of the night until I would say 6 something, and these big vehicles here started pulling in for what looks like it's going to be a movie production, which is pretty neat to be sitting here and be able to watch that this morning from our window.
Yeah, it was a rough night when people finally quieted down, and then all of a sudden palm fronds were dropping and trash was rolling across the parking lot. It made for a rough night. However, it's not every day that you accidentally park your van on a movie set. I don't know if it's a movie, it might be a music video. Whatever it is, it's pretty big scale. Lots of trailers and lots of different departments. We have seen a couple of guys carrying around some props. There's some costumes. I know that I love movie production and storytelling like that. So I'm kind of in my element right now. So this is kind of fun. So we'll see how this pans out throughout the day.
Yeah, I forgot about that at 4 a.m. Something hit our van, and we thought for sure maybe someone outside had messed with it, but we think it must have been a palm frond falling. Steve's in his element on a film set. I was in my element this morning for the sunrise and yesterday at the botanical garden. I love pretty things, and yesterday and this morning were perfect for that. Sparkle on. Sparkly, pretty things.
All right. So we found out that they are shooting a Tommy Hilfiger photo shoot today. Off of my right shoulder, you'll see him there in the background. So, not quite a movie or a TV production, but still kind of fun, kind of interesting for sure to see all the different departments that they have here for just a photo shoot. As you can probably tell, it's a windy day this morning, and these are a couple stills that we found floating around. So we grabbed them, and this is part of what they're shooting today.
We've really enjoyed exploring Miami over our last few episodes here. There's just so much to see. So many different unique neighborhoods. So many things we didn't have time to get to. It's a place that's definitely worth exploring. You could take a lot of time to see everything here. This winter we are focusing on exploring a lot of Florida as much as we can. We're hoping to go to some state parks and see some wildlife, check out some unusual things, do some fun stuff. The state of Florida definitely has a lot to offer. We hope you've enjoyed coming along with us to do some exploring in Miami this time.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you've made it this far, I'd like to know what your favorite method of time travel is. Seriously, drop us a comment below. Let us know you've been watching. We love hearing from you.
And make sure to tune in next week.
See ya.
See ya.